Arkansas Pilgrim here with an update on my garden. This part doesn't look much different than the last time, if you've seen that. This is still compost over cardboard, but I was starting to get Bermuda grass coming through it, so I have actually dug it out. It'll come back. And actually, you can see over there, there's like some, you see some light brown. That's where I was digging stuff up and ended up, spreading stuff back. I had to dig down into the clay below to get it out. Did some looking up online about how to handle it, and there's not really any way to handle it to prevent it from coming back. It'll come right through the cardboard, which I wasn't expecting, but I should have known better. Somebody did mention to me, though, get yourself like a butane or a propane torch. Just, not the big blaster, but the kind that you use for soldering or whatever. And when it comes up, burn it. And I think that's a fantastic idea, because I've read about spraying with vinegar, and that I know that doesn't really do much. And if you dump enough to really make a difference, you end up messing the pH of the soil up anyway. But so that's what this is going on here. I haven't put the mulch and stuff over the top of it yet, because I'm not ready to plant anyway, and I've had a bunch of other stuff going on. But what I did here, I did go ahead and mow down all the weeds that were up, and I covered it with black plastic to kind of, kill the weeds, burn them with some heat. We had a freeze last night, but we've got warm sunshine today. I'll leave it there a week or so, and it'll kill that, kill the weeds below it, get a better start. Here's where this stuff that I spread this mulch before I decided to do Back to Eden Garden, and it's actually looking pretty good. I pulled some weeds out of it, but they come up real easy. That's nice. And I also went out and actually paid some money, got a roll of black plastic, and I'm killing off the weeds here for where I plant my beans. I started to try to weed it and kind of dig it up, and it's just a nightmare. Plus the fact that this spot gets actually pretty mucky when it rains. And we've had a lot of rain recently, so everything's just kind of, just kind of a mess. It's finally drying up a little bit. But anyway, hey, that's the update on my garden. Oh, I guess I could add in one more thing. I've got these row covers that I made out of some wood and some old leftover chicken wire, and I hate chicken wire, and I hate it even more now. I got my foot caught up in one of these things and fell down. Luckily, didn't really hurt myself, but I fell into the fence over here, bent the post here. You can even see how the gate's crooked, so I'm gonna have to fix that one of these days. That's definitely not high on the priority list, but it was, because this wasn't exactly beautiful, but it was kind of the least redneck looking part of the fence. At least it was fence posts and wire instead of pallets like you see over there. Anyway, that's the update. Hope all your gardens are doing well, getting started. God bless all your garden and your growing efforts. See you next time. Captain's log supplemental. I don't think I've mentioned this before. It might have come up, but I kind of rebuilt the pallet fence. Actually put the nicer side of the pallets looking out, so it's less redneck looking. Made myself another little gate for here, and put in a gate here. I had like lift out gates. It was just kind of pallets leaning against each other. Well, I went and actually added fence posts. See, there's a fence post here. There's actually posts over on either side of the gate over there. And these corners, where there's a corner, they don't need posts. But there's also some posts right here on either side of the gate, and one over there. So I've got a lot of, this actually has some support now. That I didn't flip around because, I didn't want to bother doing it. It was too much of a hassle. But the rest of it that's visible actually looks a lot better. And a friend of mine had a an old gate. Reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Or do what you can with what you have where you are. Hey, whatever your 3-part cliche is, use it. Now, God bless you all. See you next time.